By the way, you're recording now. That's right, you live.
I'm recording
you
live.
You live.
We got
I'm
this
actually
balloon.
getting into this stream. Yeah, the bichota balloon. It's in the background.
La bichota balloon. Oh, because you're a bichoto, innit?
Yeah, firm believer.
Firm believer. What's the gang sign for bichoto? No,
Just do a little dance.
Okay.
Alright, you go. Tell me a little bit about yourself first of all.
A little bit about myself. That was an unprepared question. Still.
That was great.
Yeah,
that's all we need to know. Your name is Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo, but let's actually, my name's Don. I want to be introduced to
Don.
Don. Let's keep it as Don. Hugo
it.
would be a personal introduction to people when I network with people.
Okay.
So for now, Don. I think it's better. Let's leave it as Don. Si quiere Don Hugo.
Don Hugo.
Yeah, who am I? I'm a representative of Colombia, from Colombia.
Ooh.
Born in a city, London.
Okay.
Pretty much when I make an impact and bring people together, gel people that know me know that I can link people up and benefit others without having a profit for myself.
Okay.
At the end of the day, the long run is to become an influence, to share like-minded, like yourself, to maybe connect people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Now, how are you feeling? Knowing that we come off the back end of, I know more stuff about you than obviously anyone who's going to be viewing this, but what's your opinion on, not, I would say community, because obviously there's quite a lot of different stuff, like say for what we're looking on the screen right now, you can see obviously Patrick or Lalos.
Patrick all over.
It's only Patrick, but you got like...
Patrick's always repping the Colombians,
yeah, he's always repping everything as much as he can.
Typical, bro.
But how do you feel about the community thus far?
I feel proud. I won't remove that. I'll forever feel proud of everyone and what they do. Honestly, I feel like people can do more. Brutally honest, I feel like people need to move away their dramas and stuff and start coming together as a community, as who we are, to basically represent the same cause. Yeah. We're all in it for the same thing. Obviously, you all want to make your own profits, and I get that. I hear it, but you don't need to step on people's toes and degrade or put shit on people. Can we swear on this?
Yeah, no, you can do what the fuck you want.
Fuck bollocks. So, yeah, man, it's one of those ones. Obviously, hearsay happens a lot in this community. There's a lot of cheese me,
todo.
And some people like it. Some people are like, did you hear about this?
Whoa. Now I got music playing in my ears all of a sudden. There you go.
So, things like that. I feel like we can support each other more. I feel like, for example, if there was an event and there was no money involved, and I asked people to come, people would be like, "Oh, is this person coming?" And they wouldn't want to come. Whereas if I say you're gonna get paid $1,000,
it gets less political.
People will come, perform, and they'll probably dip out when the other person is performing.
I see.
Which I've seen countless times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unfortunately. When people are performing, there's people there, and then when it's the other way around, they decide to leave and the support is not there. So,
suggest an artist for us to react to.
Suggest an artist.
Suggest one artist. I was
really put him in a spot today.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't even cooled down from the cycle. Who shall we look at? Someone we haven't looked at. Someone that's not.
I'll tell you which ones we had.
So
We've looked at Da Vinci. We've looked at my Calle a little bit. Well, I think we looked at a lot. We looked at Tata. We looked at Luis. We looked at Dukus. We looked at a little bit of Julie, Gems, Jonan, and El Gangster, White Wolf. Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah. Quite a lot.
Yeah, but we haven't released any material yet, so. Yeah.
Someone who's, I guess, impacted me, like in a way where they've been very consistent recently. Yeah. Is a close friend of mine, La Frecuencia.
La Frecuencia. Okay.
Yeah, so repping the Dominicans. Obviously, I could have gone Colombian, but let's branch out. From what I've seen, this guy's been consistent.
Yes, I'm on the wrong profile. Instagram on this is mad. La Frecuencia.
Come on, see.
We will see.
Yeah.
I asked for. He's doing bits. He's performing in a few days actually.
Yes.
To El Alfa's open thing. Let's check what's that recent thing. Cause now we got Dominican in the house. Woo! Que lo que?
Diablo.
Oh man. Don't tell me I need to unplug this to plug up over here. Technical difficulties, blood. There you go.
You got your DJs and all that. It's real. Better.
Yeah. You think everything here is fake?
No, just you.
I hurt my feelings. Oh, bro, what is going on? You should allow me to be on this.
Watching too much porn.
Wow,
man.
too much, way too much, man. You
look at
you
six blocked. Fuck.
Pause on this set. Pause. What's going on today? I might have to go on safari. This has never happened before. I apologize, Hugo.
That's alright. Valuable time. This is his new tune.
New tune.
I haven't actually seen the proper video, so I'm gonna see lots of it. So it's as fresh as it is.
Me miro al espejo y digo, wow, me siento bien. Eso que ayer no era uno de lo que era. Yo te debo demasiado. Yo sé muy bien que por ti es que todo esto lo hemos logrado. Pasamos de 0 a 100, me siento la milla mal. Muy poco creían, ahora no paran de llamar. Yo y ir por ahí, pero es normal. Estoy en mi mejor momento, tienen que soportar. Pasamos de 0 a 100, me siento la milla mal. Muy poco creían, ahora no paran de llamar. Yo y ir por ahí, pero es normal. Estoy en mi mejor momento, tienen que soportar. Dice, está muy bien, subimos el salario. Antes no tenía ropa y ahora compro en galería. Si no es de risol, estoy metido en un yate. Mírame reloj de qué sé yo cuántos quilates, diamantes BBS. Yo soy la portada de la...
What are you feeling so far?
Smooth, man.
It is very
It's
smooth.
smooth. He hits. I can't lie. Every time he does his tunes and what he puts out, it's like he's got his own little pattern. He knows what he's doing. His team, you can see what this is.
There's some really good marketing behind this right now.
Definitely.
I think the timing.
Definitely.
I'm just deeping everything. I'm just like, hold on a minute.
Can they see what we're watching now? They're gonna see it, innit?
They're gonna see, but I'm not live streaming. I'm only actually live recording.
Okay.
Yeah. But they're seeing what we see.
So they can see.
They
what
can see the
cool.
screen.
Well, like this. This is what they're gonna see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, 5.1k views. Not bad. 5 days. 5 days ago. This was
Day.
a very, you know what I'm saying? This is very nicely tactically done because obviously they won the, the Euro, didn't they? They beat England recently, and his name, the footballer's name is going to be Googled a lot. So he's just playing the game right. You know what I'm saying?
He has some history
nicely
with
done.
Spain as well.
Yeah, he used to live there, right?
Yeah. So.
He filmed this music video over there, I can tell.
Yeah. So team done well.
Got all of that footage.
What do you think the budget is?
Budget? It's not too much. I would say you'd probably pay about 600 to 800 for this.
For the camera and everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, like how much you could pay because like you either got the cameraman in Barcelona, you got his. I mean, I'm saying how much he probably ended up spending. I know the estimation roughly. I would charge him like 600 because this just seems like it's done in one place. A quick football pitch, in reference to the other stuff, what we're just gonna take off the internet, and it's just a bigger edit job than than a filming job. So yeah, I would say around £600 I would charge personally. I know he would obviously have to pay for his ticket to go there.
Unless he was there already.
Yeah, unless he was there already, yeah.
Which is a good tactic.
Very good tactic, but it depends on how much quickly people can splash money like that, you know? Let's not take it, let's be realistic too, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all actually normal people, we all got normal jobs. So.
They're efficient, man.
Yeah.
The whole team behind them, they're efficient. They know
Yeah,
what
they're doing what they're doing. He knows what he's doing. Hey. Let's go. Good stuff. Nice edit. Music video smooth. You never know. This might hit. he's definitely gonna, the player himself might even share it. I mean, that's the intent, right?
Yeah, there's been a couple of social media videos shared of like other, you know, like on TikTok where they use the song or something.
Yeah.
On Instagram. It's gotten out there already.
I feel like this is how these artists are gonna hit now.
Yeah, through socials.
Through social media
is,
more.
Is attention is the currency now.
I'm gonna see one more track from him.
Go wild.
Go wild. Go crazy. This is Me Pregunto.
I think this is the
1 month ago.
thing.
Also, he's consistent. I think there's a music video coming out every month. From what I can see.
And the show, even his advertisements to his shows, how he's doing the whole little. Have you seen he's doing a little money behind the flyer?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, man, if you want that quick money, go chase them flyers, isn't it? It's people ripping the flyers off and not even sending them the videos for the money.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's in Paradise.
Yes.
A very local establishment in our community, right?
Very.
Where everyone goes to pray.
Pray.
Yeah.
Pardon me, sir. They wake up at 6 in the morning, yeah. Or they go
they're
sleep.
still already straight. Already awake. They go straight to church. It's pre-church.
Me pregunto si sigues pensando en mí porque yo no he dejado de pensar en ti ni un día. Eso que pasa mucho tiempo y se supone que perto tiempo ya yo te superaría. No olvido intento pero no olvido cuando me decía al oído que sería solo mía. Tengo amigos y papá Dios de testigo que sabe que si volviéramos no te fallaría. Escucha que te hablo de corazón, me da pena escribirte y por eso te mando esta canción que espero escuches cuando la ponga en mi historia. Tus recuerdos siguen presentes en mi memoria. Se supone que no diga mala palabra, pero a esta canción le voy a poner parental. Yeah, yo vine a hablar de corazón y a decir cómo me siento, nada de aparentar. Yeah, dime si no fue genuino, los polvitos que echamos en todos los lugares que fuimos, lo hicimos hasta en el cine. Y son
I tell you what, he's very he's got different tones, this guy. Because I've seen him on other stuff where it's way more faster paced and stuff. So he's got arsenal. He can pick and choose.
cositas que hacen que yo nunca te olvide y por eso me pregunto si sigues pensando en mí porque yo no he dejado de pensar en ti ni un día. Eso que pasa mucho tiempo y se supone que peto tiempo ya yo te superaría.
Like a little sentimental video.
No olvido cuando me decía al oído que sería solo mía. Tengo amigos y papá Dios de testigo que sabe que si volviéramos, por favor déjame saber si ya tú no quieres, porque yo aquí ando buscando mi manera para volver.
Didn't expect that, I'll be honest. I was just going with the script.
Pero piénsalo bien porque de tu respuesta que se sabe si esto se va a poder. Hey, papá Dios está ahí, sabe que del corazón yo quisiera de una volver y devorarte toda tu piel, hacerte mía hasta el amanecer. Piénsalo bien y dime por qué yo, hey, me pregunto si sigues pensando en mí porque yo no he dejado de pensar en ti ni un día. Eso que pasa mucho tiempo y se supone que peto tiempo ya yo te superaría. No olvido intento pero no olvido cuando me decía al oído que
I like it, man.
mía. Tengo amigos y papá Dios de testigo que sabe que si volviéramos no te fallaría.
Oh, I like that, for sure. I'm actually going to a picture house later. That's a bit weird. Alright, let me ask you something then. I'm hearing a lot of good music so far. So why is it that we don't get played in the club that much then?
I think that goes down to the DJs.
That goes down to the DJs. If the
You know,
DJs don't fuck
if
with
me and you
it,
was a DJ, I personally feel like I'll be straight away hitting. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just
Because you know what you'll be using different.
But then we also know about the quality of the release of music that the artists are releasing. You know, sometimes if you want to get really into the science of it, when the quality of when it's mastered, when it comes out speakers in a club, it can sound very different.
Yeah. No,
So if you put a song like, I don't know, Ryan Castro's song, and then you put one of these artists' songs, there's going to be a massive difference. But Same time, a DJ can still play it. You just need to tweak. So
Yeah,
you can
but don't
actually do it.
do you think that means then the artist would need to have at least kind of like a version mixed down for
clubs.
clubs? Yeah.
Definitely. That comes down to mastering once again. You can get different versions. You can get, obviously, I don't know if you know, when they have a performance version and they got like an iTunes version.
Yeah.
So if they can do that, I'm pretty sure they can easily do that, but it's just that little bit extra that they can, bit more work that they can do.
It's true.
To basically do that, but then at the same time,
It's a bit more cost as well. That's the thing.
Well, if a DJ wants to get paid to play people's music, then announce it. I'm pretty sure if a DJ comes out now and says, "Yo, give me a tenner and I'll play your every time I go to, I don't know, Paradise or wherever you go to rave."
Yeah.
Play my music.
I mean, it feels like there's a negotiation that needs to take place or something. Because, I mean, there is...
What, like a middleman?
I don't even know if it's a middleman. I think it's just a conversation that needs to be said.
Right. That's right.
Maybe the middleman could be
That's what I'm saying.
there.
I might have to be the middleman, innit? That's
Be
what
like,
I'm saying.
make your
People,
£2 out of that £10.
I don't want to make no money. That's what I'm saying. I'm not in it for this. The whole point is to network people and to get these type of things changing, innit? So why are you not playing UK Latino artists in Latin clubs in
But
the UK?
they all they say is that they just don't like it.
You need to be honest, man. Tell them why.
What do you call it anyways? There's UK Latino, at least there's like Latino London, and then I'm doing the whole British Latino thing. But even then, I feel like that's pushing us away.
What would I call it? I guess even what I'd call it is, it could change again, because maybe next year I'll call it something else. But at the end of the day, what it is UK, either you're UK raised, and you're Latino.
Yeah.
For example, like myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't born in a Latin country, but I was born in the UK.
Yeah.
But I consider myself patriotic to Colombia.
Yeah.
Like many others. And then there's, people that are born abroad, whether they be born in Latin American countries or born and raised in Spain, but their heritage is from somewhere else, or regardless, and then they come to the UK and they're born and raised, or they're raised. So what I would call it is, like UK Latinos, I guess. Latinos based in the UK, whether you're born and raised, whether you've moved when you're younger, or you've just moved recently. Obviously, again, this comes down to the whole stepping on toes things. Some people have only come to the country for 2 years, and they might be doing a little marketing tactic, but let them be. At the end of the day, if you're coming to the UK to do a marketing thing, then same thing. Why are the UK Latinos not going to Colombia to do a marketing strategy?
That's a good
That's
point.
one thing.
And some have gone. Some have gone and they've made connections. So.
Shout out to those. Speaking to a couple over there, so I know what people are doing over there. It's nice to see that there's people out in Colombia, people out in Ecuador that are repping the UK artists. The UK artists just need to network a bit more, get yourselves out there.
All right.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh shit.
Cool, would you look at that? We actually do have the guys here too. But this is 2000. Well, we're gonna talk about the festival that just went by. Did you go?
No, unfortunately.
You didn't go. Oh, why did I think you went?
Work duties, unfortunately.
Work duties.
Felt like I missed out, but times
change, I guess. I thought there'll be a video up of it's Latin Fest Part 1. This is 2021. Interesting.
There's no videos from this year?
Well, they haven't uploaded anything this year. Armchair Go, I don't even know who is uploading this. It's not even a Latino Life. I don't even know if they have an actual...
Why don't they?
Why don't they? I do. Good point. Who's this person who has been documenting all of this lovely work, man? What is this? I think it's just a camera guy.
What's that? What's it called? Caricature.
Chair guy. What?
You know when someone draws someone in...
Caricature. Right, yeah.
That's the word.
So some guy must have just come randomly, but... So
a random guy is promoting...
There must be a cameraman on the stage though. This was 2 years ago.
Yeah, Fizzy Park. Got a big description.
You know what? Shout out to myself, I'm right there. That's the back of my head, right there. I didn't expect to see this. Alright, let's go to the Instagram page because then we can actually see
some social media
from their, what is it? From recent stuff.
Wait, whoever's in charge of social media for Latino Life and the festival, why haven't you got a YouTube channel?
Maybe they do. I just haven't really probably
Have
checked
you
it.
even checked it?
I probably, but it didn't come up the first thing. But someone else's footage of their festival.
Link in by Latino Life UK.
Okay, let's check.
This is important.
Latino Life online, Latino Life in print, Latino Life in the park. Well, what's online?
There's no YouTube now. This is a landing page, but.
So all of that stuff that they filmed and documented isn't really up on YouTube. Because I used to film a lot of stuff. I mean, look, they probably have their own watch page. Look, boom. Excuse my internet.
Is that what it is?
I'm going with that.
Shout out this.
Or maybe that just doesn't work. Yeah, it just doesn't work. So you can't really watch anything.
Right.
Politics, environment, food, what's on. Look at that. They've updated their website.
It's a very formal website. Looks good.
It is very formal. It looks good. Yeah. All right, cool. Let me go back to the social media page. And let's talk about the festival. Let's see some kind of quick videos, I guess. Because we're just getting fake. The number one boy. Your favorite now.
This from this year.
Huh?
This from this year.
Yeah, I don't know why they're repeating the same song. I mean, I haven't heard any new stuff from him. This song came out 2 years ago, I think.
Did it?
I believe so. Let's check. This is the fact checking part. How do I even check this shit? What is this called again?
You have to update me. This is something new to me.
Let's find out. What is this song actually called again? It's called Hot Stepper, right? So this was the time period where
that was a while ago.
Yeah. Hot Stepper. Bro, how do I find it? Angelo Flow. Here we go. So this song, don't want to play it because I don't want to. Should review credits. J Spade, Distortion produced it. Angelo Flow, J Spade. I know a little story about this that I'm not even allowed to share.
Oh, what is it? NDA forms?
It's not even NDA form. It's just more like there's a producer that wasn't credited. It was not. Yeah.
Sounds like typical things that happen in the Latin community.
Mm-hmm.
Well, within music, anyways.
So they're claiming that this song came out in 2023.
So last year.
Yeah. So maybe it was just at the beginning of last year. That's why it feels like 2 years.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but this song has been going on for a while. I'm not a huge fan of it.
As you not released anything new?
I don't think so. Let's take a look. Because my man, he only has 7,000. This was the guy who was, the last thing he put up was The Hips Don't Lie, which was another song with Snoop Dogg. No, not Snoop Dogg, Fat Man Scoop. You want to hear it? Here you go. This is British Latino, bro. British Latino. British Latino. UK Latino.
It's very commercial. Give me Pitbull vibes.
Yeah, Pitbull vibes. I can tell by your face you're not. It might not be for you, right?
I guess, yeah, personal preference. It's a commercial, it will land in commercial places.
Yeah, but what about... My favourite part, yeah, of this whole thing is when Angelo says, Hot Stepper International. Let me see if I can find it for you, man. It's killer. I don't know what it is. It just...
I like it though.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Very catchy.
So this was a weird one because it was mostly Jay Spades' kind of song, even though it was more of an Angelo credit. You get what I'm saying?
So is it Angelo Flow's song?
I believe it was Angelo Flow's song. It was the song that they were gonna kind of make him break through when they were making Candela records. You know, it was gonna be his breakout song.
But he's featuring Jay Spades.
Yeah, but it's more.
Or it's
It's
more
kind of
collab.
more of Jay Spades' song.
Okay.
He's got more minutes in it. I don't know. It just feels more dominant to his side. Oh, is it that? Oh yeah. Here it comes. Here it comes. Fíjese.
International.
International. See, I told you. There's sign about it. Ooh. Yeah. Beat banging. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. It's catchy.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Again, it's on a. I wouldn't say commercial, but it's more like a.
Kind of getting more universally open.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It's catchy though. It's nice. It bangs. I definitely could listen to it on a good sound system.
Yeah. What about Hips Don't Lie? Do you love that?
It's not.
We didn't even hear his part.
Is that not? Oh, we didn't.
No.
Oh, they're gone. This is proper pit. I know artists don't like getting compared to and so on, but
Feels like Ibiza right now. I guarantee you, he might say Ibiza in the.
it does. It
I feel like he is
feels
gonna say it.
Before.
Booty. I have to be high on something.
You would have to, yeah.
I have to be on something.
It's like clubby. It's
Yeah,
very
it's just
clubby.
kind
It's
of-
very.
It's a beach vibe.
I think my preferences is not allowing me to enjoy it.
Yeah, I see
as
what
much as
you
I
mean.
could.
I mean, for me, I think, look, that's cool. Everyone's got to do commercial stuff in it, and this is kind of the product of what comes out of it. The collaborations, Steph London and what was his name, Jay Spades. They're trying to shift to kind of more commercial English market, but we'll see if it
Who
works.
produced that beat?
Which one? Hips Don't Lie?
Hips Don't Lie.
These guys, the Remix Factory. Now they've got their own label.
Is that our guy? Della
You Rich?
Beats?
Yeah, that's Della, man. Della and Dante, man.
I think he still don't know who I am.
Huh?
I think he still don't know who I am.
He's a cool guy, man. I'm working with him.
We follow each other, but I message him and he still doesn't know. Hasn't
Man,
clocked
he
yet.
probably has he takes a while to reply to people.
No,
but
he
also,
hasn't
yeah,
clocked-
he
he's-
hasn't
he's
clocked
trying
you
to
up
be.
because you ain't got your.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He hasn't clocked.
You like to keep it anonymous, don't you?
Yeah, for good reasons.
Don't
like to be
You
starved.
gotta be careful out here in this Latin scene.
You can
International.
international, but the holiday mess.
No, hold on, mesa. Sin saber.
Better that way.
So what do you think about that? The music label ain't really been releasing anything, and that's the only thing I've been clocking.
Where did he come on the festival?
So he came on. I think he's going towards more the end of the Urban Act.
So like a
I don't know, but
main part.
Kind of a bit towards the main because you know the main thing really anyone came for the concert. Well, not concerts for Jimmy Sa. You know the salsa
Yeah.
because that's what everyone. I saw a lot of people sharing that online.
No,
Like,
the live
towards the
percussion
end, yeah,
for
the
that.
live percussion. You can't
Yeah.
really beat that.
They did that last year and that was really good.
Yeah.
They started getting all the artists on as well, which that was sick.
That's
It's
cool.
sick to see that.
Yeah,
Like an artist obviously coming back on stage to
I like the.
perform with live percussion is something that is us, is
Yeah.
it not? Like
I think that needs to be done though. I think that should be somewhat of a next step of a more connection between what we can bring here, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. And any Latino instrument players,
Yeah.
come out of the woodwork, man. Show yourself, you know. Because do we have bands? Like, I'm not saying it as in like I'm sounding shocked like I don't know people, because I don't really get myself out there as much, but I'm sure there is. I've heard there is. But it'd be nice to see, you know, performances from them, maybe them on these type of festivals and whatnot. That would be something. Inclusive.
I
think is a key word, inclusive. Regardless, if you're Latino, you should be included. That's how I see it.
I think...
Not.
You know what I always thought though? I just think it's because online, where I think we're all over the place.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's trying to be very in their own lane.
Yeah.
But you're trying to represent a genre, Latinos.
Yeah.
Latin music, whatever. But then you're still trying to be yourself, but you're not promoting, or you're not sharing, or you're not... Like, it's good to see people featuring. It's good to see groups coming together, producers coming together to do work. Like, remember back in the day when they did that whole Royal Rumble thing with Don Omar, Daddy Yankee, all those all those artists. It'll be as much as it would be hard to see how it would work. I would like it to work in the UK. It would be nice to see as many Latin artists on one track, or some sort of event where there's a huge sort of back-to-back showcase.
Yeah, there needs to be something to kind of promote local talent more.
Consistently.
Yeah, consistently. I really wanted, originally before these artists came, you know what I really wanted to do? I wanted to do an event where it was like DJs versus DJs. Like a DJ battle kind of thing. Because at that point, it was weird, because when I got in, I worked with the clubs and the DJs, so the way I saw kind of not to put it in a bad way, but it's kind of like, the guys who kind of got quite a good pride and ego just because they're doing their shit, and it's cool. Were the DJs at the time, and then the artists came and they kind of like, they took a step to the side. They just kept doing their thing, the DJs, and now it's the artists, they had their version of that too. And I think it was around 2021 to 2022 where we felt that rise. Everyone was doing work. Everyone was doing music.
Yeah, I feel like that was a very hot year.
Yeah.
Those 2 years were very hot.
And then we had I don't know what's going on now. I personally feel like it's just una parada.
It's like a stalemate, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a weird one. It's like people are, or artists and DJs are, again, staying in their own lane. If what I see is, from my point of view, I'm not someone that goes out, so again, I'm not talking out of confidence 100%, but I'm talking about what I see, and what I see is social media. Social media is the currency of attention and whatnot. So if I'm seeing what I'm seeing, which is DJs are DJing in the same place on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Artists are performing the same songs in the same place. Certain artists are sticking out by releasing, consistently and differently. Even artists, that I know on a regular basis and speak to on a regular basis, they haven't released anything on a consistent thing. So it's difficult. Obviously, everyone has their own lives, but where's the teams to stand out and potentially help these artists to get in? Obviously, labels are there to encourage an artist to grow in their career, but a lot of labels are not supporting the artists how they should be supporting. Obviously, I was attached to a label. I'm no longer attached to, so I'm more like independently helping certain artists, again, behind the scenes. So I feel like that event should definitely come back, and I feel like it's like having athletes. It's like having athletes. How do you know you're good? How do you know you're the best in London, apart from you saying it? So how do we make a little competition? Like the Red Bull. Have you seen the Red Bull?
You're right. It might just have to be.
Make a competition. Make a little. Obviously, it's going to be tough to decide who's going to win in that. But at the end of the day, that's something that can start, and
that it starts establishing at least kind of.
It'll make it competitive,
but it will just make it competitive.
Show your raw talent. You got to be put on the spot. You got to come to this competition. You don't even know what's going to happen, and out of nowhere, boom! This is the targets. What you got to do. Play.
UK Latino music is a sport.
Oh, it can be a sport, yeah. I don't know what type of.
I don't know what that is. I know, right?
Bit like.
I thought there was gonna be a new genre that'll be made. If I'll be real with you, I feel like we're imitating everything we see across the pond, and I think identity needs to be established here.
What, like a UK Latino genre?
Kind of, yeah.
What would you call it?
I wouldn't even know. Like, I know I wouldn't be the one making it up.
You can start it right now.
I know I could start it right now, but I'm actually gonna hire a friend of mine, Della actually, to try create a new kind of sound. I wanted it to be salsa influence, maybe a bit of drill influence, but more merengue. I'm trying to figure out what can I get for English people to be able to dance without feeling intimidated. With Latinos to que se prenden así también. You know how it is.
The BPM of drill and merengue is very similar.
So merengue is very easy to dance, right? And drill kind of, in a way, it's been accepted in a lot of different places. I'm like, all right, cool, but it doesn't need to be too aggressive either.
You can dance merengue to drill.
A merengue kind of drill, that's where I was kind of going towards. And maybe put a bit of percussion instruments from salsa just to spice it up.
Or make it raw.
So kind of what salsa choque ended up kind of becoming, in a way. But I want my own version where, not me, but it's like I feel like that's where I would head if I was to make another type of genre. And I wouldn't know what to call it because I know it needs to have a strong name. It doesn't need to actually sound the name doesn't have to originate from saying, I don't know, British, Latin or English or anything like that. You know what I mean? I think it just needs to be its own thing. Like just a new beat.
Gramino.
Good beat.
Well, that's Gram Latino, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Grammaton.
Yeah, because I've say for the picture we got in front of us, all of these people, they're all creative and stuff like that, and they all have their own flair, and and obviously it's influence from what each individual person has been exposed to in their life, and you know it's a reflection of that. But sometimes I feel like we don't represent enough what it actually is to be here. You know, realistically, we ain't superstars. We ain't making that much money. We're on low incomes. We're still a third generation in, like racially wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we ain't the shit yet. We look across the pond and we see people who look like us who are the shit. So we imitate that a little bit. You know.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much
interesting. Yeah.
The music, all of that swag.
I just need a conscious person. That's what. If I be real, if I was to start listening to UK Latin artists or UK Latinos, I want someone who's slightly more conscious. Maybe it's just because I know I had a rough upbringing coming up here. You know, you just trying to survive being here and not being, if I be real, not a white man.
Just be raw with it.
Be raw with it.
Be yourselves. Don't, basically.
Yeah, that was my main complaint in it because, I don't know, it just feels like the idea of doing the artist thing is like, now we have to create a character for you to sell. You know what I mean?
But unfortunately...
That's what it is. That's how the game is played.
Yeah, but then some people get lost in the source. Some people get lost in, you know, and it's tough. But then again, when you have a team and you got guidance, the proof is there.
It's true.
Once you got those people backing you and it's all real, you're going to get it. And even sometimes you'll meet people that are not real to your face, but they're still going to support you somehow.
Yeah,
because
100%.
It's going to be their benefit. But
yeah,
then so be it. You know, if you're, let's say someone comes up to you and says, yo, I like your idea, let's work together, but they want it for their profit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which tends to happen anyway. Just be honest. Just tell me that. If that's the case, then yeah.
Be like, yo, you're my brother, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I get a lot of that as well. I don't. You probably got that too. I don't know.
We both get that.
Yeah.
Me. But
it's fine, man. At this point, I've learned to make peace with everything. I'm just like, look, even if I add a little bit of this, that to someone's work or business or in regards to their career, I'm happy. And even in a sense of like, you know, obviously I've got a bit of issue with this company, but I'm no longer trying to bring it down. At this point, I'm just like, they're good. They're a necessity.
They're representing us.
They're representing
us. And I respect that. And I think that's how I'm trying to sort of portray moving forward to people.
Yeah,
I may have problems with people. I may not have problems with people. People may not have problems with me. I don't even know about it. But you're still getting supported.
Yeah.
You're a fellow Latino. You're in the UK. You know what I'm saying? We live here. We need to support each other. We need to push each other on. You know, especially for the younger generation. What we're gonna do? Have younger generations of artists doing the same thing, staying in their own lane, talking chisme about other people, and nah, man, it needs to change, and it needs to start from that. Literally, just having that sort of, like you said, it would be sick to have a genre of. You know, that would be sick.
Maybe that would be the competition for the event.
What come
with a new genre. Don't give me something that we hear every fucking time. Come with something new, even if it's experimental, and the best person
give them like
gets
a timeline.
Yeah.
You can't see this no more. But
I might have to cut this out. Yeah, this is a good idea.
But this is what I'm saying. This is where I'm motivated for that, and I don't want no profit for it. And I say this out openly, like I'm not in this game and getting into music and doing everything I'm doing to get money from it. What I'm doing is to represent and put us on the map in a proper way where it's like we all come together.
100%.
And if that competition is what it is, then fucking fantastic, innit? Let's do it. Like they all know, as we say.
I like that idea.
So what we give them, like, what, 6 weeks?
6 weeks, yeah. I give it
4 weeks. Fuck it, 4 weeks, a month. You got a month to create a
a
sound.
month to create a sound
that represents UK. No, it don't have to be just London. UK.
UK Latino.
And your
own
país.
take on it. Yeah, your own take on it. Yeah.
Show us a new sound, innit? And then
That'll be interesting.
Who would it go through?
I think it would have to just go through a voting poll. I thought it would just be good to have it as a listening party. You know what I mean? Even if it's an intimate space, a listening party, and then you just see what the crowd
There's
feels.
something beautiful about listening parties, man. You get more.
And it's the idea of people actually being there, communal.
Mm-hmm.
It's community, man. We have to rebuild community in a sense, but just kind of.
That's how it works. And then so imagine someone does this. Let's say us two.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say for whatever reason, or I assist you. You do it. You be for the house. We invite investors. We invite certain people that will come in.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
As soon as we get those investors or those labels and so on, they're interested. I would like to have a label that. Looking at the screen, I would like to have a label that is more supportive, more, that is fresh, is brand new, and it has that type of element to it.
Yeah, definitely more.
They have that motive and that authenticity to actually support Latin artists without the profit. It's like a non-profitable thing, which is tough to say because, well, how are you making your money? But that's what investors are for. That's what, you get those things is because what you're representing and what you're trying to achieve. It may not be now. It may not be right now or the first 3 years or whatever. But in the long run, you're going to create something that will last forever. 100%. It's as simple as that. And it's going to be authentic. And I think more like-minded people, you can get a good team. I feel like it's a good idea, to be honest. I feel like that's the first thing we can do. And I feel like even if it doesn't actually go anywhere, it's just to show the competitive side of producers, DJs, and anyone to do with music, even band, percussionists, you name it.
Becomes an organisation in a way, eventually.
Can you make a tune with actual instrumentals in it? As in, like, actual instruments being used? Can you play instruments, Latino instruments that are from our ancestors?
Can you do it live?
Yeah, can you mix, like, gaitas? Not many people know about the gaiteros. Like, can you mix cumbia with our folklore? Like,
it's almost like we have to re-educate ourselves with everything that we came from.
Yeah, man. Do you know what makes me sad? One thing I actually wanted to bring this up is like all the dancing teams and groups that we have in the UK that represent us as Latino Paraguayans.
That's a very big part of our culture as well.
But not many people go to watch it.
No.
Especially the younger lot. It's weird, and it's like, why? That's where we've come from. So I'd like to embrace that in a bit. I'd like to mix that in and see if we could do that. I think that would be quite a good thing. So
I'm gonna get you in there for the next one.
We gotta make some plans.
A good idea just came out of our thing.
Planting seeds and watch something grow. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
You go. Thank you. Maggie, you came and gave me an idea somehow. Now I gotta delay this release. Let me stop this recording. Go roll one up with